Melbourne in an unusual place today. Right above a busy motorway. I hope you can hear me over the drone of the traffic. But I'm on a little snoop about again, a little recce for camping sites, and I'm looking up at the hills beside the motorway in the forest up there. There's also some this side as well, but I'm going to give that a miss today. Looks like there's a lot of wind damage up there. That's the motorway heading down hill towards Perth and that away towards Edinburgh. So, unusual start for my video, but join me as the day progresses. I've just walked down off the little road where I've parked, and it's just a little side track that takes you off down into the woods. You can see tracks are well used here because these woods are actively nurtured, shall we say, for shooting. So the gamekeeper will be up and down here twice a day most likely, feeding the pheasant, so they stay put and can be shot quite easily. So I'm not going down that way, I'm heading up into the woods. Okay, I've just come across a lovely little bit of open woodland, and it's autumn, so it's mushroom season. They're all growing quite nicely at the moment, so if you know your mushrooms, you know what's safe. You could have yourself a foraging feast. I'm still far from at any stage of being confident about picking mushrooms and eating them. I'll investigate what these ones are. No doubt they'll be deadly toxic, knowing my luck. But yeah, lovely spot. Let me show you. Let's see. It's a lovely open piece of land underneath some lovely trees. There's oaks and what look like Scots pines, but no more than 100 metres down the hill through those trees there is a busy motorway, so you need pretty good earplugs to sleep here. But what a lovely place, and I'm sure very few people come here. I shall continue my wanderings. I might come across something, a wee gem of a wild campsite, who knows. Just up on the hill, there's two roe deer. One is very aware. Oh, can you see it? I have to zoom in. There it is. I mean, rubbish picture. It must be a good 250 metres from me. There's two of them at least. This one is very alert. I think they've sussed me out. But they're in a good spot. It'd be hard to nobble them up there, and it's going back to grazing again, so I'm not too worried about me, but lots of wildlife up here. I'm going to continue my wanderings towards these trees now. Alright, I've come to a high spot in the hills between the M90, the Bean Inn, down in Glenfarg and Bin Farm. So up in the hill there in the centre of the picture, that's Bin Hill. It's quite a local prominence, quite a big bulk of a hill when you see it from this side. Interestingly, I see over in the distance, if we can zoom in, there we go, that is like a waste centre, so they deal with a lot of waste management, environmental issues. So, and that looks like they're building a big old structure. Who knows, maybe one of these incinerators, I'm not 100% sure. We follow the glen, we'll zoom out again. Misty day today, unfortunately. Can't see a great deal. Over there, those houses in the distance, They're just above the Bean Inn, which is a well-known little sort of pub in Coaching Arms. Nice place to have a house, but maybe not with that as your neighbour, especially when the wind's in the wrong direction. But who knows, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, it might be something else. So we'll scan further towards the north, back Bin Hill, a little farm down there, it's called Potty, I think, Potty Farm. There we go, and over that way. And just down that way and up in the hills there, I have a wee secret campsite called Secret Squirrel. And we just palm along and you can just about see the River Tay in the hazy distance there. Again, it's so, you can just see it there, so misty today that we're not getting great views. And if I scan to the south of me, you'll see the local, probably the most notable hill in this area here. It doesn't even have a name on the map. Round about 230 metres above sea level. But it's a nice wee view, so I just stopped here to have a wee scan. So I'm going to carry on my wanderings heading back towards where I started on the motorway. Join me in a minute. I just had to stop between this absolutely stunning, gnarly old stunted tree. And its roots are just amazing. I think it's a beech. Just look at it. Absolute confusion of roots and trunks. And what this magnificent tree has done to survive for so many years against the odds in this wild bit of country is incredible. So that's definitely my tree of today. A stunted, twisted, gnarled beech. Absolute stunner. Right, I better carry on and better get home. Although I do need a cup of coffee. I've got one in my backpack. I shall have that real soon. Okay, I'm at the other side of this gnarly old beast of a tree. And look at this. It's like it's a little natural hollow under here. Absolute little refuge maybe in a wild stormy day or night and the snow is falling. You could certainly get out the wind. It wouldn't be a comfortable time under this fine old tree, but it's a fantastic root system, love it. So, right, enough digression, onwards to the next subject of my day, which is a cup of coffee and hopefully a slightly better view in the mist. Right, we'll come across this big gash in the land, a big cleft barring our way, creating a narrow little valley. Deer up on the horizon on the ridgeline there, they're keeping an eye on me. And we have, interestingly, moorland here. We've got heather blooming. So we have almost like a mini grouse moor here. Whether that's by design or accident, who knows, but they certainly like their shooting here, so they might have created a wee habitat for grouse and other pheasants, or maybe more partridge maybe, but who knows. But interesting just to note that. And there's the deer. Oh, it's gone. I tried to zoom into the deer and it's gone. So a nice little cleft here. I'll have a look at my map just to note it. I'll have to somehow negotiate this. Do I go straight down or find a safer crossing? So I want to get up there. Okay, let's find an easier spot to get down. Very quiet. There's a deer just down there. There it is. Oh, it's away. I keep on annoying that deer, I think. I wish it would leave me alone, he's thinking. Bugger off, human. Right, Lovely animals nonetheless. Okay, we're down off the grouse moor. We're sort of following the tracks of that deer we just saw. We're just on the edge of the woods. So I'm just having a wee nosy along here, see what it's like, see if there's any nice little spots where a weary traveller can set up camp for the night. Hello! A wee check-in as I wander through the woods. Interesting, there's been a bit of fresh digging going on down here. Little holes everywhere. Quite a complex. Oops. I wonder, have I stumbled across a badger set? Who knows? Let's have a look. Certainly fresh digging here. There it goes, way into the hole. Try to see if I can see any paw print. Oh, there's one there. If you can work it out, we can always check that out later to see if that's like a badger print. But yeah, quite a complex here. Right, up. There's the way in there. Lots of holes everywhere. Certainly. Lots of digging going on, so who knows, maybe it's a... God aye, it looks pretty deep in there. Could be I've stumbled across quite a big badger set. Hope to goodness they're left well alone to get on with their snuffling little lives. Goodness, aye, holes everywhere. Big old holes. Aye. Badger set. Is that what you think, folks? If you have any thoughts, leave some comments. That'd be greatly appreciated. Because it's a massive complex. My goodness. What's this? Trying to get paw prints, but nothing's clear that I can see. Beasties crawling in, and hopefully it's not like terrier men try to dig them out. Surely not. Surely it's a nice happy badger set. Who knows? Right, I can see the track now. Nearly there. Through the woods I will go. Alright folks, that is me about to wrap up this video. Thanks as always for taking your time to watch my videos and join me on my wanderings through the countryside, near and far from where I live in Perthshire. Wherever I go, I'll probably do a video. I like to have a good old nosy about. So again, thank you, I appreciate it. And if you would consider liking and subscribing and even writing a little comment, maybe just keep me right on how I can improve things, that would be most greatly appreciated. So that is our adventure done for today. I'm just going to check out and I'll catch you all real soon. Ballowburn, checking out.